So next, I'd call Kevin List to the table. Kevin, good morning. Thank you, or good afternoon. Thank you for joining us.
Kia ora koutou katoa councillors. Look, I just wanted to spend my 2 minutes and 59 seconds on glyphosate. Now, I used to work in Wellington as an advisor on toxics for the Green Party for a number of MPs, Sue Kedgley, Catherine Delahunty and Stefan Browning. And so what I'd like to propose is that the council reject the call to increase the use of this weed killer and rather implement properly the policy that they signed off in 2016, which was to reduce glyphosate use. The main benefactors of Christchurch City Council's enlightened policy was their workers and the community's health. Now, just because COVID-19's come along, it seems that, you know, like middle management or whoever in the parks and recreation are keen to push their own barrow of increasing weed killer. And to me, it seems like COVID-19 should not be used as a means of retrograde progressive policy. New Zealand has a habit of being very lax when it comes to health and safety. When I'm talking about the toxic chemical plant cleaning up at Mapua, where the workers that were affected still haven't been paid, Pike River Mine and White Island volcano tours. So the point there is that the Christchurch City Council should be on the right side of history with this particular policy. And I just want to say a couple of things. Now, the Environmental Protection Agency has, in New Zealand, has said it's okay, but the World Health Organisation, which I think might be a rather august body, has said it's not okay. The other point is that New Zealand's leading professor of toxicology, a guy from Canterbury University, Ian Shaw, this is what he said. I think that the evidence that glyphosate is possibly a carcinogen in humans is robust. I favour categorising glyphosate as hazardous and reassessing its regulatory status in New Zealand. So this is actually a world-leading expert, and he's come out and said actually the EPA is rubbish. So, you know, there's a lot of different scientific opinions, but I, for one, would probably go with New Zealand's leading toxicologist, Professor Ian Shaw. Anyway, I don't really need to say much more. I think it's a retrograde policy. I did have one solution, because so many environmentalists turn up and they say, well, we spend this, that. You know, you could reorganise the middle management in the Parks and Recreation Department that are busy sitting in their offices and won't actually have to use this poison. Anyway, that's all. Cheers.
Thank you. I'll take one quick question from Pauline.
Thanks, Kevin. Are you able to help us at all with perhaps reducing the costs of the option of not using glyphosate? Because that's the issue that I don't understand really why it's
I gave well, one option is to reduce middle management. The other option is, look, the point is that council, you know, it's all about priorities, isn't it? Mm. Now, if council cares about, like, pointing itself out to the world as progressive and environmental, then you don't go back to using weed killer or excessively using weed killer. So you look at other options. So that's what councillors are there for. I mean, I note one thing in the recent draft plan is that the stadium, that everyone that wants zero rates and wants a stadium, they say, let's have zero rates, let's have capital projects. Well, there's one line about that.
Okay.
So, you know, it's about priorities. Cheers.
All right. Thank you very much indeed for the submission. Thank you. Okay.